Hey, chums of Examsnet. Welcome to the question series of Examsnet. Today we'll be solving MP Police Constable 6 Feb 2022 Shift 1 paper. You're very well aware this paper will be having about 100 questions. Different sections will be there: maths, English, GK, mental ability. So I hope you're well prepared for this same, and this paper will help you prepare even better. A very best of luck. Here we start. Before that, here's a quick reminder to visit our website www.examsnet.com. There you will find not only this, but similar type of multiple entrance exam question papers for your practice. Also, you can download our app. The link is available in the description box. Here we go with the very first question, which is a GK question. Best of luck. Lavani folk music is associated with which of the following Indian states? Bihar, Maharashtra, Himachal Pradesh, or Gujarat? Well, the correct answer, Lavani, is associated with Maharashtra. It's a folk dance of Maharashtra. It's a combination of traditional song and dance, which is particularly performed to the beats of dholki, which is which is a percussion instrument. Lavani is noted for its powerful rhythm and has contributed to the development of Marathi folk literature, theatre also. A few more dance forms of Maharashtra, a very famous one, Lavani, Nakata, Koli, Dahikala, Bohara, Mauni, etc. So we have option B, Maharashtra, as the correct answer for the question. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question, number 2. The ancient sites of Vaishya Tekri and Kumbar Tekri can be found at Datia, Reva, Ujjain, or Satna. The correct one, they can be found at Ujjain. Option C. Kumbar Tekri is located on the northern outskirts of the city of Ujjain. It is a smaller mound that is larger neighboring counterpart known as Vaishya Tekri. The ancient archaeological site, Bhimbetka Rock Shelter, is located in Madhya Pradesh. It includes the phases of prehistory as well as the historic period. So we have Ujjain option C as the correct side answer to the question. The ancient sites of Vaishya Tekri and Kumbha Tekri are found at Ujjain. Next is question number 3. In which year was Madhya Pradesh Medical Council established? 2005, 84, 1984, 1978, or 1996? The correct answer is option D, 1996. Madhya Pradesh Medical Council Bhopal has been established in 1996. It's a statutory body constituted under Madhya Pradesh Ayurvigyan Parishad Adhiniyam 1987. The Medical Council of India, MCI, was a statutory body responsible for establishing uniform and high standards of medical education in India until its dissolution on 25 September 2020, when it was replaced by National Medical Commission. So we have option D as the answer. That is, in 1996, Madhya Pradesh Medical Council was established. Hope you got that. Next is question number 4. The FRBM, Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act rules mandate how many fiscal indicators to be projected in the medium-term fiscal policy statement. So there are 4 options: 4, 2, 6, or 5. The correct one is 4. The 4 fiscal indicators to be projected in the medium-term fiscal policy statement are revenue, deficit as a percentage of GDP, fiscal deficit as a percentage of GDP, tax revenue as a percentage of GDP, and GDP as a percentage of GDP. So we have option A as the correct answer to the question. If we talk more about the Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Act 2003, this is an act of the Parliament of India to institutionalize financial discipline and the overall management of public funds by moving toward a balanced budget and strengthening fiscal prudence. So, I hope you got the answer. This is option A. Next is question number 5. Soil erosion can be stopped by vegetable eradication, by overgrazing, increase in the number of birds, or by planting the forests. See, to answer the question, I think you know already what do you mean by the soil erosion. When the top fertile layer of the soil is gets away with water or with wind or with for whatever the reasons. Okay, so by vegetative eradication, soil erosion will happen more. By overgrazing, of course, this is not the correct one because soil erosion will be increased by overgrazing. Increase in the number of birds, this has no relation with the soil erosion. By planting forest, definitely, because this will help the soil to be intact with the roots of the plants or the trees, right? And thus the top fertile layer of the soil will not get carried away with wind or with water due to floods or whatever the reason. All right. So option D is the correct answer to the question. If we talk in detail about this, let's discuss first of all afforestation. Afforestation is the establishment of the forest trees. This is called afforestation. This is establishment of forest trees in an area where there were no trees before. So we plant some of the trees by planting forest. We call it afforestation, and this is definitely going to stop the soil erosion. What are the possible causes of the soil erosion? Like soil loosening from grazing and overgrazing. So this is definitely not the answer. Deforestation, strong winds, national calamities like floods, etc. So option D is the correct answer. Next is question number 6. Total expenditure of Madhya Pradesh for 2021-22 to be estimated is estimated to be 2.34 lakh crore, 4.40 lakh crore, 3.28 lakh crore, or 1.2 lakh crore. While the correct one is option A, 2.34 lakh crore. Total expenditure for 2021-22 is estimated to be rupees 22.34. To be more precise, it is rupees 2 crore, sorry, rupees 234,918, 2,34,980 crores. This is an 11% annual increase. In 2019-2020. Total receipts for 2021-22 are estimated to be rupees approximately 1.6 lakh crore. So we have option A as the answer. Let's move to the next question number 7. Consider the following statements about Maulana Azad and select the false one. He was opposed to Jinnah's two-nation theory. Okay, second one, Azad was a scholar of Islam and an exponent of the notion of Wahadat-e-Din. Okay, this is the first two, they are absolutely correct. He was opposed to Jinnah's two-nation theory. Azad was a scholar of Islam and an exponent of the notion of Wahadat-e-Din. The third one, he was well-versed in many languages. This is also correct. Azad was born in Bengal. This is false. Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, originally known as Muhyiddin Ahmad, was born in 1888 in Mecca, that is Saudi Arabia, which is in Saudi Arabia. Maulana Azad was an Indian independence activist, Islamic theologian, writer, senior leader of the Indian National Congress. 11 November is observed to be the National Education Day since every year since 2008 to commemorate his birth anniversary. He was well versed in many languages, which makes the third statement to be true. Azad was a scholar of Islam and exponent of the notion of Wahiduddin. He was opposed to, of course, Jinnah's two-nation theory as well. The first IIT, IISc School of Planning and Architecture and the University of Grants Commission were established under his tenure as the education minister. Following India's independence, he became the first minister of education in the Indian government. So it is absolutely, option D is absolutely wrong that he was born in Bengal. He was born in 1888 in Mecca, Saudi Arabia. Let's move to the next question. Hope you are clear with the last one. Asian Games 2022 will be hosted by which country? Japan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or China? Well, the correct answer to the question is China. Chinese city Hangzhou hosted 2022 Asian Games. China has hosted the Asian Games twice before, at Beijing in 1990 and at Guangzhou in 2010, and has already awarded the Winter Olympics in 2022 as well. If we talk more about the Asian Games, India has hosted the Asian Games twice in 1951 and 1982. The first Asian Games were held from 4th March to 11th March 1951 in New Delhi. So the question was the Asian Games 2022 will be hosted by which country? And that is China. And this is the place. Option D. So hope you got that. Next is question number 9. Partition of Bengal was announced on which of the following days? 17 October 1905, 19 July 1905, 18 July 1905, or 16 October 1905. Correct one is 19 July 1905. Lord Curzon proposed the partitioning of the province as an administrative measure. The partition separated the largely Muslim eastern areas from the largely Hindu western areas on 16 October 1905. It was officially announced only on 19 July 1905 by Lord Curzon, the then Viceroy of India. In July 1905, Curzon announced the partition of the undivided Bengal Presidency. Presidency was the most populous province in India with around 8 crore people and comprised the present-day states of West Bengal, Bihar, parts of Chhattisgarh, Odisha, and Assam, as well as today's Bangladesh. So the partition provoked great resentment and hostility in Bengal. A campaign to boycott British goods, especially textiles, and promote Swadeshi began from there. So we have option B as the answer. Partition of Bengal was announced on 19 July 1905. Next is question number 10. Maharaja Ranjit Singh Cup, Aga Khan Cup, and the Rangaswamy Cup are related to which of the sport? Is it football, hockey, wrestling, or golf? You know this? Yes, they are all related to hockey. Maharaja Ranjit Singh Gold Cup is associated with hockey. The award was instituted in 1978. First person in to win the Maharaja Ranjit Singh Award was Pargat Singh. Lady Ratan Tata Trophy, NCC Trophy, Nehru Trophy, Aga Khan Trophy, and the Big Ten Cup They are all the hockey trophies only. So option B stands to be the correct answer to the question. If we talk about Maharaja Ranjit Singh in more detail, he lived from 1792 AD to 1839 AD. He founded Sikh rule in Punjab. He occupied Lahore in 1799 AD and made it his capital. So, option B is the answer, hockey. Let's move to the next question, number 11. Surya Temple, Sisai, was built by Dash rulers Maurya, Chol, Durjara, or Pratihara. Well, Surya Temple, Sisai, was built by Pratihara rulers. Surya Mandir is a Hindu temple dedicated to sun god. Surya means sun in English. This is located in the Sisai village of Shivpuri district of Shivpuri district in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. The temple was built by the Pratihara rulers in the 10th century AD. The temple is classified as a monument of national importance by the Archaeological Survey of India. The temple consists of sanctum, antarala, and mukha mandapa. So, option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you understood this. Next is question number 12. Since 1895, Dash has been the headquarters of political agent in Malwa. Is it Nimuch, Jabua, Kharkon, or Morena? Well, the correct one is Nimuch. Since 1895, Nimuch has been the headquarters of the political agent in Malwa. The Malwa Agency was an administrative division of the Central India Agency of India. The headquarters of the political agent was at Mandsaur, Nimuch. Other major cities of the region are Ratlam and Jaora. So we have option A as the correct answer. Next is question number 13. Where is the University Institute of Technology Rajiv Gandhi it's proud. Sorry for this. Question number 13. Where is the University Institute of Technology Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya located? Is it located in Jabalpur, Bhopal, Indore, or Gwalior? Well, it is located in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya, that's RGPV, also known as State Technological University of Madhya Pradesh, is situated in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. RGPV was established in the year 1998 by Madhya Pradesh Legislative Assembly Act 1998. University was established by the government of Madhya Pradesh as a common university for all technical institutions, mainly engineering and pharmacy colleges in the state of Madhya Pradesh. University was named after the former Prime Minister of India, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. So we have option B, Bhopal, as the correct answer for the question. Hope you understood. Next is question number 14. Which fort was described by Mughal Emperor Babur as the pearl amongst the fortress of Hind? Ahilya Fort, Gwalior Fort, Chanderi Fort, or Jhansi Fort? Well, this crown goes to Gwalior Fort. The Gujari Mahal Archaeological Museum, which is also known as State Archaeological Museum or the Gwalior Fort Museum, is a state museum in Gwalior that is housed in the Gujari Mahal Citadel. Raja Man Singh Tomar built Gujari Mahal. Man Singh. Tomar built Gujari Mahal mansion for his wife, Mrignayani, a Gujar princess. Gwalior Fort was described by Mughal Emperor Babur as the pearl amongst the fortress of Hind. So we have option B as the answer. If we talk about the Ahilya Fort, it is in the central Indian town of Maheshwar. Central Indian town of Maheshwar. The Chanderi Fort is located at Chanderi in Ashoknagar district of Madhya Pradesh state. Jhansi Fort, the Mausoleum of Jhalkari Bai, is situated in the Gwalior district of Madhya Pradesh. So, Gwalior Fort is the correct answer for the question, that is option B. Next question number 15. Which of the following districts have the lowest sex ratio in the Madhya Pradesh as per the census 2011? This similar question was asked in one of the previous similar type of question paper as well on the 3rd February 2022 shift 2 paper. So let's go for this question. So is it Bhind, Datia, Jhabua or Morena? The correct answer to the question is Bhind. Madhya Pradesh, according to the Madhya Pradesh census 2011, Balaghat is the maximum sex ratio district in the state with 1021. Balaghat having 1021 women per 1000 men, while Bhind has minimum sex ratio, that is 837 women per 1000 men. So we have Bhind as the correct answer to the question, option A. So let's move to the next question, number 16. In which of the following year a Supreme Court was established in Calcutta? 1781, 75, 1765 or 1774? Well, the Supreme Court of Justice was established in Kolkata in 1774. This Court of Justice at Fort William, Kolkata was established by an Act of Parliament in 1774. It replaced Mayor's Court of Calcutta. And was the Supreme Court of British India from Supreme Court of British India from 1774 to 1862, where Calcutta High Court was established. On March 26, 1774, letters of patent were issued to establish the Supreme Court of Judicature at Kolkata. So we have option D as the answer to the question. Next is question number 17. Which of the following is one of the most important dance forms of Tripura? Is it Hojagiri, Changlo, Muranati, or Chira dance? The correct one answer is, any guesses? Yes, it is Hojagiri. Option A, Hojagiri is a folk dance performed in the state of Tripura, India by Tripuri people of Blue Rank clan. It is performed by women and young girls, about 4 to 6 members in a team, singing, balancing on earthen pitcher, and managing other props such as bottle on the head and earthen lamp on the hand as well. If we talk about Changlo, this dance form is performed by the Chang tribe of Nagaland. Murani is a Nepalese dance of Magar community. Chira dance is traditional cultural dance form in Mizoram. So we have option A, Hojagiri, as the answer for this question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 18. Which of the following is the approximate current GDP of India? This is a 2022 question. So according to that, what was the current GDP of India in 2022? C. The correct answer is 4 trillion, 3.7, 5.2, or 2.66 trillion. The correct one is option D, 2.66 trillion. India is the fifth largest economy in the world with a gross domestic product, that is a GDP, of USD 2.66 trillion. In comparison, the US is a US 23 trillion economy with a stock market capitalization between US dollar 45 to 50 trillion. If we talk more detail about the GDP is the standard measure of value added created through the production of goods and services in a country during a given period of time. As such, it also measures the income earned from the product production or the total amount spent on final goods and services. So option D is the correct answer for the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 19. It says Madhya Pradesh capital outlay for 2021-22 is estimated to be rupees 40,667 crore, which is what percentage annual increase over 2019 and 20? Is it 18, 23, 7 or 12%? Well, Madhya Pradesh Madhya Pradesh's capital outlay for 2021-22 is estimated to be rupees 40,667 crore. This is an 18% annual increase over 2019-2020. The revised estimate of capital outlay in 2020-21 is 29,671 crore, which is 1.5% higher than the capital outlay in 2019-2020. So the correct answer is option A. Hope you understood. Actually, you need to be well aware with the current things which are going on in India to answer these questions absolutely correctly. Next is question number 20. Between whom the first cricket ODI was played as the captain at the Captain Room Singh Stadium? India versus Pakistan, India versus Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, or versus West Indies? Well, it was India versus West Indies. Captain Roop Singh Stadium is a cricket ground in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh. The stadium has hosted 12 ODI matches. The first one being played on 22nd January 1988 between India and West Indies. The ground had footlights and has hosted day-night matches. It was originally a hockey stadium named after the great Indian hockey player Roop Singh. So we have option D as the answer for this question. Next is question number 21. Dash is a medication used to treat hyperthyroidism. Iodine 123, cobalt 60, carmine or strontium 90. Well, I hope you know this hypothyroidism. When does this occur? This occurs when thyroid gland makes too much thyroid hormone. When thyroid gland produces too much thyroid hormone. This condition is also known as overactive thyroid. Hyperthyroidism speeds up the body's metabolism. This can cause a number of symptoms such as weight loss, hand tremors, and a fast or irregular heartbeat. So this is definitely going to be treated by iodine 123. Cobalt 60, this is mainly used for radium therapy. For radiation therapy, such as implants and external source of radiation exposure. Carmine and toluene can be used to color food, drugs, cosmetics, etc. Then strontium 90, this generates heat as it decays. So heat as it decays. So it is used as a power source for space vehicles, remote weather stations, and navigational beacons. We have iodine 123, which is option A as the answer for the question. Hope you got this. Next is question number 22. Dash has the color of chlorine. Sorry, odor of chlorine. Bleaching powder, baking soda, washing soda, or cement. Well, you know this bleaching powder actually, this has a odor of chlorine. The real bleaching agent present in the bleaching powder is actually chlorine. What is the formula for the bleaching powder? It is calcium oxychloride, which is a yellowish white powder. The strong smell of chlorine when it reacts with the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, it gives off chlorine and calcium carbonate. So we have option A, bleaching powder, as the answer for the question. Next is question number 23. The porcelain filter was developed in the lab of Aristotle, Louis Philippe, Pasteur, or Dalton. It was developed in the lab of Pasteur. Bacterial filters were an essential tool in industrial application for supplying pure water and purifying the products. The porcelain filter developed in Pasteur's laboratory had tiny pores that allowed liquids to pass through while retaining bacteria and liquids to pass through while retaining bacteria and other microorganisms. The invention that allowed the discovery of viruses was Chamberlain Pasteur filter. It was developed in Paris in 1884 by Charles Chamberlain, who worked with Louis Pasteur. So we have Pasteur as the correct answer for the question, which is option C. Next is question number 24. How many times does the human heart beat in a minute under normal conditions? You are well aware, like this is a class 9th or 10th question. So normally the human heart beats 72 times a minute. Sorry, 72 times a minute. That makes option D to be the correct answer. Pulse rate or heart rate is the number of the time heart beats in a minute. Normal rate, a range of heart rate for adults is between 60 to 100. If the heart rate is lower on the side, it means the heart is functioning efficiently and it has a cardiovascular fitness. As per the American Heart Association, a well trained athlete may have a resting heart rate of 40 to 60 beats per minute. Children between 3 to 4 years of age have 80 to 120 beats per minute. The stethoscope can measure the number of cardiac cycles per minute also. So we have option D as the answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 25. Which one of the following is the odd one out in terms of extra embryonic membranes? Whale, mammals, amphibians, or reptilia? Well, any suggestions for the answer? You can put your answers in the chat box. Well, yes, it is amphibians. Extra embryonic membrane, amnion, is not found in amphibians because they lay eggs. Then egg hatches into tadpole. They have a smooth skin. They have smooth skin. So, which one of the following is the odd one out in terms of extraembryonic membrane? It is amphibians, option C. 4 extraembryonic membranes, which are commonly found in vertebrates such as reptiles, birds, mammals. They are the yolk sac or the amnion or the cranion. These membranes provide protection and a means of transport for the transport of nutrition and the wastes. So option C is the correct answer to the question. Next is question number 26. Which of the following is present on the head of matchstick? Ammonium chloride, antimony trisulfide, sodium hydroxide, or magnesium dioxide? Well, the correct answer to the question is antimony trisulfide. Safety match heads include antimony trisulfide, potassium chlorate, sulfur powdered glass, inert filters, and animal glue. Antimony trisulfide cannot be ignited directly by the heat of friction, even in the presence of oxidizing agents such as potassium chlorate. And it requires a second source of ignition to initiate the combustion. The striking surface consists of red phosphorus, powdered glass, and glue. When a safety match is rubbed against the colliding surface, the friction generated converts part of the red phosphorus into the white phosphorus. So we have option B as the answer. If we talk about the rest of the options, that is ammonium chloride. This is an organic compound which is having the formula NH4Cl and a white crystalline salt that is highly soluble in water. Then sodium hydroxide. This is also known as caustic soda. This is an inorganic compound with the formula NaOH. Magnesium dioxide. Magnesium dioxide, manganese. This is manganese dioxide rather than magnesium dioxide. Because magnesium oxide is there, only manganese oxide is there. Manganese. This is given by MnO2. This black or brown solid occurs naturally in the mineral pyrrolite, which is the principal ore of manganese and a component of manganese nodules. Therefore, we have option B as the answer to the question. Hope you got this. Next is question number 27. Work can only be done if a dash is applied. I think you know the answer before reading the options. Yes, before a force is applied. On a body, the work is done only when displacement takes place by the force applied to the body. Do remember this thing. Work is done only when displacement occurs. Occurs by force applied to the body. It is possible. There's a displacement of the body caused by the applied force along the direction of the applied force. It is possible that the force is acting on a body and still no work is done. For example, you are pushing a wall. You are applying the force, but there is no displacement in the wall, so no work is done in that case. Work can be given by the formula F into D. So work is equal to force into displacement. The SI unit of work is joules. So this is option D as the answer to the question. Next is question number 28. Which of the following is not a recommendable thing to do with respect to health and hygiene? Eating fruits and eating fruits fresh and directly from the market. Using clean water to wash utensils, keeping the kitchen clean, cleaning ears and nails. Of course, these two are recommendable. So these two are not two are not the correct answers. Using clean water to wash utensils, this is also good, and this is not the answer. Eating fresh fruits fresh and directly from the market. This is not recommendable in terms of health and hygiene. If we talk about hygiene, this is a series of practices performed to preserve the health. And health, it is the human health. That means how well your body is behaving. According to the WHO, that is World Health Organization, hygiene refers to the condition and practices that help to maintain the health and prevent spread of diseases. So, when you're eating the fruits fresh directly from the market without cleaning them, this may cause you ill. So, we have option A as the answer for the question. Hope you understood. Next is question number 29. The following question consists of two statements, one labeled as assertion and the other one as reason. You have to examine these two statements carefully and select the correct answer to the question from the given options. So number one, you have the assertion. Indian sharks and electric rays are cartilaginous fishes. These fish consist of cartilaginous endoskeleton. So, what is that assertion reason both true and what? See, if we talk about this first thing, unlike fishes with bony skeletons, like a shark skeleton is made up of cartilage. This is flexible but strong connective tissue that's also found throughout human body in places like nose, ears, and in joint between the bones. Sharks, rays, skates, chimras, they all are known as rat fishes. They all have the cartilaginous skeletons. Hence, this assertion is correct. So, next, cartilage is less dense than bone, allowing shark to move quickly through water without using too much energy. Next is the electric rays are a group of rays flattened that cartilaginous fish with enlarged pectoral fins composing the order of Torpediniformes. They are also known for being capable of producing electric discharge ranging from 8 to 220 volts. That makes option A as the correct answer. Reason R is the correct reason for this assertion. Option A is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 30. What do you mean by iota? 10 raised to power 24, 27, 21, or 30? Well, what is iota? Iota is the largest decimal is the largest decimal unit prefix in this metric system. Denoting 10 raised to power 24. It has the unit symbol of Y like this. It was added in the SI prefix to International System of Units in 1991. So we have 10 raised to power 24. It means iota. 10 raised to power 21. This means zeta. Okay. So option A is the correct answer to the question. Next is question number 31. In which year the Wildlife Protection Act was passed? 1974, 73, 72, or 71? While the Wildlife Protection Act was passed in 1972. Wildlife Protection Act 1972 provides for the protection of wild animals, birds, plants, and issues concerned with them. It consists of total 6 schedules. Schedule 1 and 2 provide absolute protection and offenses under these prescribe the highest penalties. Schedules 3 and 4 also protected, but the penalties are much lower. 5 includes animals that may be hunted, and 6 provides for prohibition from cultivation and planting of specified plants. So we have option C as the answer for the question. Next is question number 32. Which of the following is the hard top layer which has a characteristic feature of solid crust of the earth? Is it hydrosphere, lithosphere, biosphere, or stratosphere? Well, the correct answer to the question is options B, lithosphere. The lithosphere is the hard top layer of the earth. The word litho means rocky. Thus, the lithosphere is the rigid outermost layer of the earth. Lithosphere comprises of crust and upper mantle. If we talk about this, biosphere, bio means life, hence the biosphere is the part of the planet Earth where life exists. Atmosphere. In the atmosphere, atoms and vapor, they talk about the layer of gases around the Earth. Hydrosphere is a layer that contains water and mass on the Earth. The layer stratosphere, it's the layer of the Earth's atmosphere between about 10 to 50 kilometers above the surface of the Earth. So the answer to our question is lithosphere. That is option B. Hope you understood. Next is question number 33. Which type of pollution caused by the industry would also emit hazardous noise of machinery? Hazardous pollution, water pollution, or noise or air pollution. So you have four types of pollutions. So, well, the question is which type of pollution caused by the industry would also emit the hazardous noise of the machinery? It's, of course, the noise pollution. So, what is noise pollution? This is caused by the industry who also emit hazardous noise of machinery. Noise pollution is an invisible threat. It cannot be seen, yet it exists both on land and under the sea. Noise pollution is considered to be any unwanted or disturbing sound that affects the health and well being of humans and other living beings. Sound is measured in decibels, you know that for your knowledge. So, that makes option C as the answer to the question. Hope you understood this. If we talk about the hazardous air pollutants, it's also known as the toxic air pollutants or air toxins. These are the pollutants that are known or suspected to cause cancer or other serious health effects. Water pollution is contamination of water bodies, usually as a result of human activities. Water bodies like lake, river, ocean, reservoirs, groundwater. Air pollution is the contamination of the air due to the presence of substances in the atmosphere that are harmful for the health of humans and other living beings. So, noise pollution is the correct answer to the question. Next is question number 34. Which of the following is also known as dry ice? Ozone, carbon dioxide, oxygen, or nitrogen? Well, carbon dioxide is also known as the dry ice. You are well aware of it. It is used in refrigerant for ice cream, frozen food. Liquid carbon dioxide cannot occur under normal atmospheric pressure. It's the liquid state of carbon dioxide which cannot occur in the normal atmospheric pressure. It is used in shield gas. Liquid nitrogen is formed by fractional distillation of liquid air and is used as a coolant in superconductors. So, option B is the correct answer. If we talk about ozone, ozone is an odorless, colorless gas made up of three molecules of oxygen, that is O3, and it's a natural part of the environment. Oxygen, chemical element with the symbol O and atomic number 8. Nitrogen, chemical element with the symbol N and atomic number 7. So dry ice is carbon dioxide. That's it. Option B is the correct answer. Next, lemon contains which acid? Is it palmitic acid, nitric, tartaric, or citric acid? Well, the lemon actually includes two acids, that's citric and malic acid. The presence of these acids give a sour taste of lemon. Lemon juice is very acidic juice with an average of pH of 2.3. Citric acid is predominant organic acid in it with smaller but significant amounts of ascorbic acid. The juice also contains malic acid. So if you look at the options, option D is the correct answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question then. 36. You have to identify the classes that best represents the relationship among the given diagram. Question number 36. Identify the classes that best represents the relationship among the given diagram. So this is the Venn diagram. You have to find out of these four options which best represents this illustration. First one, factory, product, and machinery. If you look at this one, this is a factory. Products are manufactured within the factory and machinery is used in the factory to prepare those products. So this is somewhat this type of relationship for option A. For option B, you have men, father, and engineer. So some men can be fathers, right? Actually, all fathers are men, right? Some men can be fathers, some men are not fathers. So this is a representation for men and fathers. Engineers. Some men who are fathers are also engineers and some are not. So this is the representation for the second one. Third one, author, lawyer, and singer. So this is for B, A. Let's make for C. Author, lawyer, and singer. Some authors may be lawyers, and some author may be lawyers and maybe singers as well. So this is the correct representation for authors, lawyers, and singers. D, pigeon, bird, and dog. Okay, so a pigeon is a bird. All pigeons are birds. But birds, pigeon, and dog, they don't have any relationship with each other. So this exactly matches with option B. That means B is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 37. Given question has the main statement followed by four statements. You have to choose the ordered pair of statement where the first statement implies the second and the two statements are logically consistent with the main statement. Okay, let's read down the main statement. It says, the book launch ceremony is either on Tuesday or on Wednesday. So first is the book was launched on Tuesday. What do you think? This is correct. Okay, if you read the sentence, let's read it again. The book launch ceremony is either on Tuesday or on Wednesday. So either it will be Tuesday or it will be Wednesday. First one is the book was launched on Tuesday. Okay, the book was not launched on Tuesday. So A does not go with B. The book was launched on Wednesday. The book was not launched on Wednesday. So the correct combination can be AD. The book was launched on Tuesday. The book was not launched on Wednesday. The other pair will be BC. The book was not launched on Tuesday. The book was launched on Wednesday. So BC. These are the two correct pairs. BC is not in the option, but DA or AD is in the option. That makes option B as the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 38. You have to choose the correct mirror image of the given combination. So this is the combination. You have to find out the mirror image of it. Let's go. One thing, the mirror images form follows the principle of lateral inversion. What is that? That means the left of an object appears to be the right of the image and the right of the object appears to be the left in the image. Okay, this is the lateral inversion. So according to that, let's make the perfect figure mirror image for this thing. So J will be looking something like this, then O followed by P. There will be a 4 like this. And a 9. No, not like this. 9 is got to be something like this. Okay, so this is somewhat your 9 and then 8, O, 1, H, T, J, H, and G. So this is the correct mirror image. This was your P. Let's check it matches exactly with option D. So this is the correct answer to our question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 39. Three of the following four number pairs are alike in certain way and one is different. You have to find out the odd pair out. So you have to find out specifically, okay, 49 and 218. Is there any 49? If I look at 49, this is the square of, first thing that comes to my mind is that this is square of 7. But 218, this is not the cube or square of 7. This does not have any relation. So what it can be? Okay, if I see this 218, this is actually the 6 cube, which is equal to 216 plus 2. All right. Next is 9. 9 is the square of 3 and 64 is the cube of 4. 16 is the square of 4 and 125 is the cube of 5. 4 is the square of 2 and 27 is the cube of 3. So that means in the 3 ones, I have the relationship as the first number is the perfect square. And second number is cube. But in the first one, you have a 2 added to the cube. So that makes the first pair as the odd one out and the answer to our question. Option A. Hope you got this. Next is question number 40. Given the question mark, given question has main statement followed by 4 statements, you have to find the ordered pair of statements where the first statement implies the second and the 2 statements are logically consistent with the main statement. So you are given the main statement, she will be punished severely if she uses mobile in the class. Again, this is the main statement and these are 4 follow-up statements. You have to find out the pair of A, B, C, D, what will be there. Okay, now let's read the statement. She will be punished severely if she uses mobile in the class again. So it is said in the statement that she will be punished severely if she uses mobile in the class again, or she will not be punished severely if she did not use the mobile in the class again. Okay, so these are the 2 cases. First, A says she used mobile in the class again. B, she did not use mobile in the class again. C, she was punished severely, or D, she was not punished severely. So what will be the correct one? She used mobile in the class again. That means she will be punished. She did not use the mobile in the class again. That means she will not be punished. Okay, so the correct pairing will be AC or BD. Let's check. I don't have AC over here, but BD is there, which makes option A as the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 41. In the following question, a certain series of numbers or letters is given of which a series one series is empty. You have to decide which of the alternative series of the answer will be used in the blank space that is originally related to the sequence of the series. Basically, in the question, you have to find out what will come at the place of the question mark. All right. So I'll be using the same alphabetical place value table. Let's make that again once. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. This is the alphabetical place value table. Very important one because number of questions will be solved based on this. Okay, let's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24, 25, and 26. Now the first one is ZW19. Here I have ZW19. Second pair is US16, PO13. Z is at 26 number, W is at 23, and 19 as such. U is at 21, S is at 19, P is at 16, O is at 15, So here I'm subtracting a 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. Similar thing, 5 minus 4 and minus 3. That makes 10, 11 and 11, which makes 11 is the position for K, K10. So K10 is the answer to the question. That means we have option D as the answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 42. John and Khan started traveling in opposite directions together from a certain point on a motorcycle. In that, the speed of the John is 25 kilometers per hour and that of Khan is 35 kilometers per hour. Accordingly, after 15 minutes, what will be the distance between them? Okay, so first thing, let the speed of John. Let's say that as 1. This is 25 kilometers per hour. And Khan's speed is this. Now, it is said they are traveling in the opposite directions. Therefore, the relative speed will be sum of the two speeds because they are moving in the opposite directions. 60 kilometers per hour, right? Now, accordingly, after 15 minutes, what will be the distance between them? So, speed I know. Time is in minutes. So, you have to convert this into the minutes. 60 upon 60 kilometer per minute. So, 1 kilometer per minute. You have to find out the distance. Distance is speed into time. That means 1 into 15. 15 kilometers is the answer. Option D. Hope you got this. Next is question number 43. Select the letter cluster that is related to the third letter cluster in the same way second letter cluster is related to the first. Okay. So there exists some sort of relationship between these two set of alphabets. The same relationship exists between these two set of alphabets. You have to find out what relationship exists between the first pair. Okay. So let's write the pair. It's driven. And it's converted into E, I, D, R, V, N. Okay. Now what's happening over here? D shifted here, R shifted here, V shifted here, N shifted here. All right. So let's look at the first one. Last two letters shifted first and the last position. See. N shifted here. This is position number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 5 shifted to the first position. Then third position moved to second. Second position is occupied by the third. Then third, sorry. Yeah, okay, fine. So next, D is occupied, that is third position is occupied by the first. Fourth position is occupied by the second. And this is fifth position. This is occupied by the fourth. And the fifth one is occupied by the, wait. Sixth one is occupied by the sixth one. Okay. Now let's use the same logic to find out for beggar. B, E, G, U, M. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So now using the same thing, you can say first position is occupied by the question number 43. Select the letter cluster that is related to the third letter cluster. This one. In the same way, the second is related to the first. So the type of relationship that exists between these two letter clusters, the same exists between Begum and question mark. You have to find out the question mark, like which letter cluster will come at the place of the question mark. Let's write down the first one. It's driven, Driven. It's shifted to Eidrvn. So let's look at the last two set of alphabets. That's E and N. They are shifted to the first and the last position respectively. So E has shifted to the first place and N to the last. Now the next two letters I and V, they will be shifted to the second and the second last position. So I will be shifted here and V will be shifted here. Similarly, D and R, they will be shifted to third and the third last position. So D is shifted here and R is shifted here. Okay, I hope you got the concept. Now, Begum, how will that be shifted? So let's pick up the last two letters. U will come over here, first position, and M over here. Because the pair of last two letters will be shifted to the first and the last positions respectively. Next, E and G. So they will be shifted to second and the second last position. E will come over here and G will come over here. Last, you are left with B. B will come over here. So U, E, B, G, M. This is the correct pair. Let's check with the options. U, E, B, G, M. This is option D. Hope you got that. Next is question number 44. From the given diagram, you have to find out the number of people who are unemployed. Okay. So this is a Venn diagram. This shows the relationship that there are 120 government jobs, 190 in business, 20 are common, and there are total of 500 people. Okay. Let's write it down. Total 500 people, government job, business. So there are 20 people who are doing both business and government job. So combined business and government job, 20. So how many will be total employed? This will be government job plus business minus those are common, because 20 is occurring two times. 20 people are occurring here also and here also. So I'll be subtracting those ones. So 120 plus 90 minus 20, that gives you 190 people. These are total employed people. Okay. Sorry, here is 190 and 290 over here. So total employed people are 290. That means how many will be unemployed? 210. And this is what we needed to find out. Total people who are unemployed. That is option D. Hope you got this. Next is question number 45. In the following question, you have to select the odd number from the given options. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4 options. Let's find out the logic of it, because the numbers are quite some are even, some are odd. So like 2 are even, rather 3 are even, and 1 is odd. But I just can't say it according to that. Let's check with other things also. Let's add them. 6 plus 0 plus 5 plus 4, that is equal to 15. 2 plus 0 plus 3 plus 2, that is equal to 7. 5 plus 2 plus 0 plus 7, this is 14. 5 plus 8 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 17. So see, this is odd, 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 and even. So see, this is one thing. This sum of the digits is giving me an even number. Also, this is the only number which is an odd number. Rest all are even numbers. So these are the two factors. They are quite sufficient to prove option C is the odd one out. Number one, the sum of the digits is coming out to be odd. Rest are all even. And the number itself, this is odd number. Rest all options are even. So option C is the answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 46. A particular analogy is being shown. Understand the logic and complete the analogy by selecting correct option. Okay. So you have to understand the logic over here, which is given in the series. Let's see that. So if I'm moving from first figure to the second figure, look at this. This sign, this has shifted to this place. Correct? So similarly, now the next thing. Question number 46. A particular analogy is being shown. Understand the logic and complete the analogy by selecting the correct option. So look at the two figures. The same type of relationship or orientation will be followed in these two figures as well. Now look at the first figure. First thing, this sign is being shifted at this place. So that particularly means that this sign will be shifted to this place. Next, about these dots. These dots have shifted to here. So this way, right? So similarly, what's happening over here? Similarly, the plus sign, which is over here, this will be shifted at this place, right? Which will have the plus sign over here, right? Next one, the third orientation. These are, see, here is the oval and here are the hexagons. The hexagon has shifted inside. Similarly, there are the triangles. The triangle will be shifted inside, right? So here these hexagons, they were shaded, and this hexagon is also shaded. This triangle was empty, so this triangle is also got to be empty. Okay. So next one. Now over here there are three hexagons and three dots came over here. Similarly, here were three. Here was a this was a oval, and there were three ovals over here. This was the oval and there were three ovals. Similarly, this is a square, and now I will have three squares over here, which will be, and the shaded squares will be there, 1, 2, and 3. So this figure definitely is going to match with option B. No other one is anywhere near about it. Okay, so we have second option as the correct answer. I'm repeating the orientation once again. Let's understand. See over here, this sign, it shifted over here. Similarly, this oval shape shifted over here. The inside oval, it shifted three ovals this side. Similarly, the inside square shifted three squares this side. There was a hexagon, it came in the center. There were the triangles, it came in the center. And the last, the plus sign from here will be shifted to this place. Okay, that makes option B as the correct answer. Next is question number 47. You have to find out the odd word letter numbers from the given alternatives. So 7 and 342. Okay, one thing, when I'm saying 342, you know one thing, there is 7, and what is 7 cube? This is equal to 343. That means if I subtract 1 from it, this is the second number. Okay, 5 cube is 125, minus 1 gives you 124. Then 3 cube is 27, minus 1 gives you 26. Then 2 cube is equal to 8, minus 1 gives me 7, but here is 15, which makes option D to be the odd one out. Hope you understood. Let's move to the next question number 48. Select the option that is related to the third word in the same way the second pair is related to the first pair. So Piso and child, they are related somewhat. The same way ringgit is associated with which of these options? China, Malta, Malaysia, or Zimbabwe. Okay, so if I look at Piso and child, Piso is the currency of child. right? Same way, ringgit is the currency of Malaysia. That makes Malaysia as the correct answer, option C. Hope you got that. Next is question number 49. Three of the following four-letter clusters are alike in certain way and one is different. You have to find out the odd pair out. Okay, so CH, I'll be using the same alphabetical place value table. C is at number 3 and H is at number 8. So this gives me 11. D is at 4 and P is at 16. So this gives me 20. E is at 5. Y is at 25. Which gives me 30. B is at 2 and D is at 4. That gives me 6. Okay. So see, all are giving me, there is no actually direct connection between all of them. But one thing is for sure that these three are even numbers where this is an odd number that makes CH to be the odd one out and the answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next question number 50. Kunal walks 20 meters south. He turns left, walk 30 meters. Then he turns left, walk 35 kilometers. Then he turns right, walks 15 meters. Then he again turns right and walks 15 meters. How far is Kunal from his starting point? I hope you remember the directions. This is north, south, east, and west. Now you have to find out Kunal walks 20 meters to the south. So let's say Kunal starts from here. So this is the starting position of Kunal. He walks 20 meters south. Then he turns left and walks 30 kilometers. Sorry, meters, not kilometers. Maybe I have said somewhere kilometers, but it's actually meters. Then he turns left and walks 35 kilometers. So see, this is 20. That means he walked towards the left. That means he's walking the north direction and he walks about 35 meters. Then he turns right and walks 15 meters. Now he turns right and walks 15 meters. Then he again turns right. Okay. And walks another 15 meters. Okay, I'll stop over here because here is 15 and here is 20. The next 20 meters are there. Okay. Now the question is, how far is Kunal from his starting point? So this is the final point of Kunal. So what is actually, you need to find out what is the value of AF. So AF is equal to BC plus DE. That makes 30 plus 15, which is equal to 45 meters. That makes option C as the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 51. You have to, same thing. See, you are given this statement in the question and there are four following statements. You are given the main statement. This is the main statement. You have to choose the ordered pair of statements where the first statement implies the second and the two statements are logically consistent with the main statement. Okay. So the first one, main statement is, when she takes an examination, she clears it. From the statement, it clearly says that when she takes an examination, she clears. It means she took an examination and she cleared it. And when she did not take the examination, she did not clear it. Very much logical, right? Now, A, she took an examination. B, she did not take an examination. C, she cleared it. Or D, she did not clear it. Now it says when she takes an examination, she clears it. So A goes with B. She takes an examination, she cleared it. And B, she did not take an examination, she did not clear it. So the correct pairing is AC and BD. AC is there, BD is not in the options. So option B is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next question number 52. L is brother of M. M is father of N and N is son of O. How is O related to L? To answer the question, I'll be making the family chart. I'll be using certain symbols to represent the relations. For example, the circle represents female, square or rectangle represents male, um, married couple by the double line, siblings with a single line, next generation with a vertical line. Okay. Now, L is brother of M. Let's make that L is brother. That means L is a male sibling of M. M is father of N. So M is father. That means M is also male and father of N. Difference of a generation. N is son of O. Now, see, M is father. That means O is the mother. And they are married, of course. How is O related to L? Of course, O is sister-in-law because L is brother of M. So O and L, O is sister-in-law of L. That means option B is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question. Number 53. Find the related word from the given alternatives. Lion is related to pride the same way. Which letter cluster, the pair is having the same type of relationship. Okay. So pride, if I talk about pride, is a group of loins that live together. Group of loins that live together. Similarly, let's look at the first one. Reptile, poisonous. Some reptiles can be poisonous, of course, like snakes and all. Wolf pack. A pack is a group of wolves that live and hunt together. Now, mountain and hill. Hills are lower and less steep than mountains, or you can say shorter version of mountains. Tiger, brave. A tiger is a brave animal. But the question said loin pride. Pride is a group of loins. Similarly, pack is a wolf, a group of wolves. That means option B is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 54. Select the figure that will come next in the following figure series. Okay, you have to understand the orientation in this series, in these questions to answer the question. Here, the second figure, this is the first, this is the second. Second is, or you can say, first has the mirror image as the second one. Okay, so this is the mirror image. The second figure is the mirror image of the first one. So similarly, let's make the mirror image of this one also. Here is the one. Okay, so it will be when I'll be making the mirror image. Let's say, wait. Like this, fine. So this will be somewhat like this, and 9 will be shifted to like this. Okay, so this somewhat actually like looks like E, but it's a 9. I'm not so good in writing, drawing, and everything. So we have definitely option A as the answer because the second image is the mirror image of the first one. Option A is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 55. You have to find out the missing term in the following series. So ST39, UV43, WX47, and the question mark. Okay, so you have to find out the logic. I'll be using the same alphabetical place value table. So this says ST39. Next is UV43, WX47. S is at 19, U is at 21, W is at 23, T is at 20, V is at 22, and X is at 24. Okay, plus 2, plus 2, definitely a plus 2, that is 25, which is Y. Here also plus 2, definitely a plus 2, and a Z over here with 26. Here is a plus 4. Sorry, here was 47. Okay, so plus 4 and a plus 4, that makes 51. So according to this, we have option A as the correct answer. It's YZ51. Hope you got this. Next is question number 56. A 50-liter mixture of the tea contains 10% of the milk. How much milk should be added to it so that the new mixture contains 20% of the milk? Okay, first thing, 50 liter of the mixture contains 10% of the milk. So milk is 10%. That means the water percentage is 90. Right. And now we have to add milk so that milk becomes 20%. So here, what is the milk and water ratio? Of course, it's 1:9. Correct. What we want to make it? See, we needed it to be 20. So needed milk percentage was 20. And if milk is 20, what will be the water percentage? It will be 80. So this is the needed one. Okay. Remember, the needed milk is to water ratio is 20:80. That is 1:4. Or here you can say 10:90. That means 1:9. Right? So the total mixture is 50 liters. Next, you have to make by making water the same. So this will be given by 1:9. Multiply the 4 units of water, which is over here. This will give you, or you can simply say, this is the original milk is to water ratio and this is the required milk is to water ratio. Let amount of milk needed Question number 56. A 50-liter mixture of tea contains 10% of milk. How much milk should be added to it so that the new mixture contains 20% of the milk? So here there are two cases. First says that milk is 10%. If milk is 10%, how much is water? 90%. So milk is to water ratio is this. That is 1:9. And this is the needed one. What we need is milk ratio to be 20%. That means if milk is 20, water will be 80%. Milk is to water ratio will be 20:80. That is 1:4. Now, this is the one which we have 1:9 ratio we have of milk and water. And this is the ratio that we want, that is 1:4. Right? Now, let's say amount of milk needed to be added is equal to X, right? Okay, one thing more. This is a 50-liter mixture. So that means if I pick up this one also, what is amount of milk? It is 1/9 plus 1, that is 10, multiplied by 50. That is equal to 5 liters. Similarly, how much water will be there? 9/9 plus 1, 10, multiplied by 50. That is equal to 45 liters. So this is the amount of milk and amount of water which was originally in the mixture of tea, right? Now I'm saying let the amount of milk to be added is X. Now, new amount of milk is equal to 5 plus X, right? And water will remain the same, 45 liters. Now, according to the question, this ratio, that is 5 plus X upon 45, is 1 is to 4. See, this is what we needed. And after adding X liters to the originally 5 liters of the milk, I'll get 5X plus 4 upon 45 is equal to 1 by 4, which makes 20 plus 4X is equal to 45, or 4X is equal to 25, or X is equal to 6.25 liters. So that means we have to add 6.25 liters of milk to make the ratio of milk in that solution to be equal to 20%. That makes option D to be the answer. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question, number 57. So in this question, a car reaches the office at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour from home. There's a lot of traffic on the way back home, so the car speed is 20 kilometers per hour. You have to find out the average speed of the car. Pretty easy question actually. Car reaches the office at 40 kilometers per hour. And on the way back, the speed is this. Okay. All right. So you are given initial speed, let's say I is equal to 40 kilometers per hour, and final speed that is on the way back, let's say that F 20 kilometers per hour, right? So what is the relative speed? Since like one is going to the office and another one is coming back, so the relative speed is equal to 60 kilometers per hour, right? This is the relative speed. Now, average speed is equal to 2 into I into F upon the relative speed, which is actually I plus F. Okay, this one. So 2 into 40 into 20 upon 60. This gives you, this will cancel at 3. So you will have 80 upon 3, which is 26.67 kilometers per hour, which makes option D to be the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 58. Two numbers are in this ratio, 5 is to 3. Their LCM is 150. You have to find out the first number. So, very easy. Let's say the first number is 5x. And the second one is 3x. Their LCM is equal to 150 and the number is. So, LCM is the lowest common multiple, correct? 5x factors will be 5 into x and 3x factors will be 3 into x. So LCM of 5x, 3x will be equal to 15x, right? 15 into x. 5 into 3 into this x, right? So 15x is equal to 150. That makes x is equal to 10. You have to find out the first number. That is 50. Option B. Hope you got this. Next is question number 59. What should come in the place of the question mark in the following question? So this is the question. You have to find out what will come here. Okay. So we'll be solving. This is a normal algebraic equation. We'll be solving using all the steps. Let's go. First thing, 23 divided by 5. I'll write the LHS as such. 18 divided by 7 multiplied by question mark, brackets close, division by 11, whole under the root is equal to, now 23 divided by 5, it gives me 4.6 plus 1.4, this is equal to 6. So this is same thing now, root, right? The same thing. Now, okay, I'll write it down. 18 divided by 7 multiply question mark, division by 11, whole under the root. So this gives me 18 divided by 7 multiply question mark, division by 11 is equal to 6 square, like taking the square root on both sides, which gives me 18 division by 7 multiply question mark, division by 11 is equal to 36. 18, this is equal to 36 into 11, which gives you, okay, I'll keep it as such right now. So here is 18. See, the question mark will remain over here, right? And it will be 11 into 36 divided by 18 divided by 7, which will give me 11 into 36 upon 18 into 7. That is equal to 11 into 14, which is 154. I hope you got this thing, because this whole thing, it was being multiplied by the question mark, so it will go in the denominator. Okay, 154 is the answer to the question, and option B is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 60. So this is again an expression. You have to simplify it as such. Not a big deal. You have to move according to the board mass, which says the first thing to get solved is the brackets. So here are, and in the brackets, first is round brackets, followed by curly, round, and then the round brackets. Okay. So first thing to get solved is this. Let's write 289 upon 17 minus 36 upon 28 plus. So 42 upon 7 multiplies 7 upon 14. This is equal to, they will cut down, and this will go at 7 and, okay, 3. Yeah. So this becomes 289 upon 17 minus 36 upon 28 plus 3, which is 289 upon 17 minus, this will be, see one thing, this is 17 square, so this is 17. Okay, fine. So 36 plus 28 into 3, this is equal to 84. So 36 plus 84, this is equal to 120 upon 28. So 17 upon 1 minus, this will also cancel at like 4 table, 30 upon 7, which makes it 119 minus 30 upon 7, that is equal to 89 upon 7. Okay, 89 upon 7, but this is not present in the options. All right, one thing, if I multiply the numerator and the denominator with 68, I get 6052 upon 476, which is option C. So I have option C as the answer to the question. Hope you understood. Let's move to the next question then. This question number 61, you have to simplify this expression. Very easy one. You have to follow the BODMAS rule. You know this rule. I don't need to repeat brackets of division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So first thing, 85 plus 22, 40 multiplied by 2, this gives me 80. Next is the addition. So this is equal to 107 minus 80, which gives me 27. Pretty easy one. Free marks for you. Option C. Next is question number 62. How much pure alcohol must be added to 16500 ml of a solution containing 25% of alcohol to change the concentration of alcohol in the mixture to 80%? Similar type of question we have just recently done. Okay, there is 25% of alcohol in this much of the mixture. So alcohol is 25% and water costs 75. So what is the required percentage of alcohol? 80%. And how much water will be there? 20%. Here, amount of alcohol is 25% of 16500. That is 25% of this, which on solving will give you 4125 ml. So that means how much water will be there? 16500 minus 125, that is 12375 ml. Right. Now, again, the same thing that we have done in the last question. See, here, what is alcohol to water percentage? It's 80 to 20, that is 4:1. Okay. Now, let's say amount of alcohol to be added is X ml, right? New amount of alcohol will be 4125 plus X. Now, according to the question, 4125 plus X upon 12375, that is amount of water, is equal to 4 upon 1. Let's solve. 4125 plus X is equal to 12375 multiply 4. And that's it. So this is equal to 49500. Okay. Let's solve it. So this is equal to 49500. X is equal to 49500 minus 4125. Which will give you the value of X as 45375. So that means this much of alcohol must be added, 45735. That is option C is the correct answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 63. The fourth proportional is. Okay, we have to find out the fourth proportional for this. If I say let A, B, C, D, these are the four numbers which are in proportion, then the formula is the product of the last two is equal to the product of the middle two. Okay, if four numbers are in proportion, therefore product of the last two numbers is equal to product of the middle two numbers. Now the two numbers are four numbers are 12, 21, 6 and question mark. That means 12 into question mark is equal to 21 into 6, or question mark is equal to 21 into 6 upon 12, which gives 21 by 2, that is 10.5 to be the fourth proportional. That means option C is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 64. You have to evaluate this expression. Very easy question actually. Same thing we'll be applying the, keeping in mind the BODMAS rule. So this rule says multiplication at, okay, fine. So first thing is this division will be solved. You will have 10 multiply 2 minus 4 minus 2 multiply 17.5 plus 9 into 3. 3 multiplications are there. Let's solve. 20 minus 4 minus 35 plus 27. So 20 plus 27, this is going to give me 47 minus 39. That means 8 is the answer. Option C is the answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 65. Average of 5 terms is 50. If the first 4 terms are these, you have to find out the last term. Okay. So one thing, average is equal to sum of terms divided by number of terms. Average is 50. Sum of terms is 45, 42, 119, 84, and the question mark. That's the last 5th term. Okay. Number of terms 5. So 50 into 5. Let's add 45 plus 42 plus 119 plus 84. This gives you 290 plus x. So 250 minus 290 is equal to x, which gives me minus 40 as the answer. Hope you got this as well. Next is question number 66. A mathematical expression again, you have to simplify it. Let's go. You have to keep in mind the BODMAS rule again. First thing to get solved will be this bracket. Round brackets will be solved first. Second will be the curly brackets and the third will be the square brackets. Okay. So this gives me 2089 minus 39 plus curly brackets 102 plus. So here I'll be dividing this first. 56 divided by 8. Here is the plus sign 7 multiplied 2. So next they will be multiplied 2089 39 plus 102 plus 97 96 plus 14. So 2089 39 plus 102 plus 110 212. So 200, this makes 289. Here were the brackets. So this becomes 251. This is equal to 1838. So which makes option A as the answer. Option A is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 67. There are two vessels A and B. Vessel A contains 55 liters of pure milk. Let's make this. Vessel B containing 35 liters of pure water. Here is water. Where is milk? From vessel A, 5 liters of milk is taken and poured in water vessel B. Then 10 liters of mixture, milk and water is taken from vessel B and poured in vessel A. Then 10 liters milk plus water. Okay, what is the ratio of the quantity of milk in vessel A to the quantity of pure water in vessel B? Question number 67. There are two vessels A and B. Vessel A is containing 55 liters of pure milk. So here is vessel A. This contains 55 liters of pure milk. There is another vessel B according to the question, and this contains 35 liters of pure water. That means only water is in container B and only milk is in container A. From vessel A, 5 liters of milk is taken out. So 50 liters of milk is remaining, and this is added to vessel B. So this becomes 40 liters now. Then 10 liters of milk, and what is taken out from vessel B? So from this 40, 10 liters, remaining a 30 liters in this, is taken out and added to vessel A. So this becomes 50 plus 10, that is 60 liters of the solution. Okay. Now, what is the ratio of quantity of milk in vessel A to the quantity of pure water in vessel B? Now, here are two situations. First is, in the first one, over here, initial quantity of pure milk is 55 liters, and in vessel A. And in vessel B, initial quantity of pure water is 35 liters, right? Now, ratio of water to milk in vessel B after addition of milk from A. See, water was 35 and milk was 5. So the ratio is equal to 35 is to 5. That is 7 is to 1. So now remaining quantity of milk after 5 liter is taken out from vessel A. Remaining quantity of milk in vessel A is 50 liters. Now, amount of pure water in vessel B after 10 liters is taken out is equal to, see, after 10 liters is taken out, you are left with 30 liters, right? And here, 30 liters into. Now, the water amount of pure water is 7 is to 8 because the ratio is 7 is to 1. So, the portion of the amount of pure water in B after 10 ml is taken out is 30 multiplied by the portion of pure water, that is 7 by 8 from this ratio. This comes out to be 210 by 8. Correct? This is amount of pure water in vessel B. Now, amount of pure milk in vessel A. Of pure milk in vessel A will be, this will be equal to. So now this vessel A initially had 50 liters of pure milk plus the milk content from this 10 liters. This 10 liters which is shifted over here, the milk content will be. So 50 liters of the pure milk which originally was in the container plus 10 into portion, that is 1 by 8. This 1 by 8 is actually the portion of pure milk in the 10 ml mixture. Correct? So this is equal to 50 plus 10 by 8, that is 410 by 8. This is the amount of pure water in B after 10 ml is taken out, and this is the amount of pure milk in vessel A. Required ratio is equal to 410 upon 8 is to 210 upon 8, which will give you 410 is to this, that is 41 is to 21. So this is the answer to the question. 41 is to 21. That is option A. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 68. Average of two numbers is 90 and one of the numbers is twice the other. Simple as that. So we'll say let first number be x, then the second one will definitely be 2x. Okay, now average of two numbers, average is equal to sum of numbers upon number of numbers. So that's x plus 2x upon 2. Average is 90, that means 3x upon 2. 180 upon 3, that is x is equal to 60. So you have to find out both the numbers. One number is 60, another is 120. That's it. Option C is the answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 69. 240 liters of a mixture contain alcohol and water in the ratio this. If 18 liter of water is mixed to it and the ratio of alcohol to water in the new mixture will be. So initial ratio of alcohol to water is this. Quantity is 240 liters. Now it says 8 liter of water is mixed to it. Now according to the question of water is mixed. So I'll take, firstly we'll calculate this thing. Amount of alcohol in mixture is 23 upon 23 plus 17, 40 multiplied by 240, which gives me 138. Similarly, amount of water in mixture is equal to 17 upon 40 into 240, which is equal to 102. Okay. So, yeah, this is 102 and the units are liters. So, okay. Now, it is said that 8 liter of water is added. New amount of water is 102 plus 8, that is 110 liters. And alcohol was same. Amount of alcohol, it did not change. It was 138 liters only. Required ratio of alcohol to water is 138 is to 110, which is equal to 69 is to 55. So this is the answer to the question, option C. Hope you understood. Let's move to the next question. Question number 70. You have to find the average of 5 consecutive odd numbers. Not find, actually it is given that the average of consecutive 5 odd numbers is 9. You have to find out the greatest number of that. So they are odd numbers. If I assume the first number to be x, let first number to be x and the second one will be x plus 2. Next will be x plus 4. Then x plus 6, x plus 8. These will be the consecutive 5 odd numbers. Average is equal to x, x plus 2, 4, 6, and 8 whole divided by 5, right? So we are given that the average is 9. 9 multiplied by 5 is equal to 5x plus 2, 4, 6. 6 plus 6 is 12 plus 8 is 20. That gives you 5x is equal to 25. Or x is equal to 5. That means the 5 numbers, odd numbers will be 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. And 13 is the greatest one. So option C is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Let's move to the next question, number 71. You have to find the next term in the series E, F, I, L, M, R, Q, X, and what will come next. I'll be using the same alphabetical place value table. So according to the table, E, F, let's write down E, F, I, L, M, R, Q, X, and I have to find out what will come next. E is at 5, F is at 6, I is at 9, 12, M is at 13, 16, R is at, wait, let me confirm, R is at 18. Okay, then Q is at 17 and this is at 24. You have to find out what will come next. So plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, plus 6, plus 6, and plus 6. So 17 plus 4 gives you 21. And 24 plus 6 gives you 25, 26, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is 4. Fourth is position D. 21 is occupied by alphabet U. So UD is the next one. Option A. Hope you got this. Next is question number 72. In the question below, there are 3 statements followed by 2 conclusions, numbered 1 and 2. You have to take the given statements to be true, even if they seem to be at variance with the commonly known facts. Then decide which one of the conclusions logically follows from the given statements. So the first 3 statements are, let's make the Venn diagram to understand the problem. All chips are battery. So here I make the chips. All chips are batteries. So let's make it like this. All chargers are batteries. Then all batteries are mobiles. First conclusion, some chips are mobile. This is true. As all chips are battery and all batteries are mobile, so some chips are mobile. This is absolutely true. Second, all chargers are mobiles. This is also true. As all chargers are battery and all battery are mobile, so all chargers are mobiles as well. So B 1 and 2 both follow. Option C is the correct answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 73. In a certain language, star is written as 60. How will doll be written in the same language? I'll be using alphabetical place value table because these type of questions, see, alphabets and numbers are involved. So I'm going to use the alphabetical place value table only. Here is star, S-T-A-R. S is at 19 position. This is at 21 and 18. So let's add them. 19 plus 20 plus 1 plus 8, it gives me 58, right? But I have this 60 over here. So if I want to reach 60, I have to add a 2. Okay, got the logic. Add the place values and then add a 2 to it. You will get your code. So here is doll, D-O-L-L. D is at 4, O is at 15, 12, and 12. So let's add them. So this is equal to 19 plus 24. That is equal to 43. If I add a 2 to it, I get 45. This is the code option B. Hope you got this. Let's move to the next question, number 74. Two different appearances of a dice is shown below. Which number lies opposite to 3? So, see, over here, there's a logic. Two faces are common in the given cube, so the remaining one face of both the dice is opposite to each other. See here, the 4, they are common, right? That means 1, is opposite to 3 and 2 is opposite to 1. Okay. So that's it. See the opposite. So 1 is opposite to 3 and 2 is opposite to 1. So that means 3 is opposite to 2 as well. That means you have to find out the number opposite to 3. Question number 74. Two different appearances of a dice is shown below. Which number lies to the opposite of 3? In this, you are given two faces common, 4, 4 and 1, 1. Two faces are common in the given cube, so the remaining one face of both the dice is opposite to each other. That means for sure 3 is opposite to 2. That's it. Option B is the correct answer. Understood? Next is question number 75. In a class, Monu's rank is 23rd from the bottom and 37th from the top. How many students are there in the class? Okay, so how many students are there in the class? Monu's rank is 23rd from the bottom. So this is bottom. He is at 23rd position. That means here are 22 students. Here is Monu. And 37th from the top. So from the top, he is 37. That means here are 36 students. This is top and bottom. So total students will be 36 plus 22 plus 1 for the Monu's position. So this is equal to 59. So total students are 59. Option B is the correct one. Hope you understood. Next is question number 76. Arrange the following words as per their order in the English dictionary. So you know one thing, in the English dictionary, the words are there in the alphabetical order. First is A in all the cases, so leave it. Then is P, again leave it. Then is P again, leave it. Then is R, so drop this as well. O, okay. Next, we have a variation. Here is the next alphabet is A, here is P, here is V, and here is V again. So the very first one is A. That means one, approach is the first word in the dictionary. Next, okay. P comes next. Like before we have P, that means second. Appropriate is the next word. Then you have the V common. Okay. That means I have to consider the next alphabet. There is A and E. A, of course, comes first. That means third word will be approval in the dictionary, and the next fourth word will be approve. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Option D is the correct answer. Hope you understood. Next is question number 77. Sam ranked 9th from the top and 38 from the bottom in a class. How many students are there in the class? So similar type of problem we have just done before. Here is a sequence. You have a top over here and a bottom here. Sam ranked 9th from the top. So this is the position of Sam. He is at position 9th from the top. That means here are 8 students. 38 from the bottom. So 38 from the bottom. That means from the bottom, here are 37 students. So total students will be equal to 8 plus 37 plus 1 for the position of Sam. That becomes 46. So 46 is the total number of students in the class. Option B is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is question number 78. You have to find out the next term in the series. I'll be using my alphabetical place value table over here once again. So see, such an important table this is. I recommend you again and again, please make this table and keep it handy with you for the reference. And also students, before moving on with this question, here's a quick recommendation to visit our website, www.examsnet.com. There you will find similar type of, not only this, but similar type of many more entrance exam question papers for your practice, which will help you to crack your exams even better. You can also download our app. The link is available in the description box. Let's go with the sum now. So here is M, E, Z. Next is N, G, X, O, I, W, P, K, U. And next I have to find out. M is at position 13, N is at 14, 15, 16. E is at 5. This is at 7. J is at 9, 11. Z is at 26, 24, 23, 21. So let's see the sequence. So here is +1, +1, +1, +1 for sure. Now here I have +2, +2, +2, and of course a +2 will be here also. So here is -2, -1, -2, -1 again over here. So what is the position? 17, 13, and 20. 17th position is held by Q. 13th is held by M. Here is T. So QMT will be the next one in the series. That is option A is going to be the correct answer. Hope you understood this. Next is question number 79. In a certain code language, parrot is written as this and sort is written as this. How would roast be written in the same code language? Okay, same alphabetical place value table we'll be using. Let's write down for parrot. So PARROT. It's written as 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So these are the codes. P means 1, A means 2, R means 3, R means 3, O means 4, T means 5. Now SOT, SOAT. SOT is written as 6425. So S means 6, 4, 2, and 5. T means 5. Roast will be written as, let's write down for roast now. ROAST. So R is 3, O is 4, A is 2, S is 6, T is 5. 3, 4, 2, 6, 5. That is option A. 3, 4, 2, 6, 5. We have the answer as option A. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question, number 80. If white is called blue, blue is called red, red is called yellow, yellow is called green, green is called black, and black is called violet, violet is orange. What is the color of human blood? You know, human blood is red in color. Red is called yellow. So the answer is yellow. Option B. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question. Question number 81. If the word mental is coded as 130514200012, then how will the word ability be coded? I'll be taking the help of our favorite alphabetical place value table. So here is the word mental, MENTAL. M is at 13, E is 5, N is 14, 20, 1, and 12. Okay. Now, see 13 is there, right? So 5, if I'm taking it to the 0 position, 2 digits, so 0, 5. Then 14 is there. See 13, then 0, 5, then 14, then 2, 0, then 0, 1, then 12. Okay, we got the thing. That means we have to write down the place value in the 2-digit format and then just concatenate them. So ability ABILITY. A is at 1, so 01. B is at 02. I is at 09. L is at 12. 09. T is at 20. Y is at 25. So the code becomes 010209120225, which is, let's check with the options. This is option, yeah, this is option D. Hope you understood. Next is question number 82. Which one word can be formed using the following letters? Okay, BCEAMLNIG. So first is becoming. Yes, this can of course be formed. All the letters are from this only. So this can be formed. Becoming, no, O is not there. O is missing. So this is be shaming. Be shaming can't be used because S and H both are not there. Then be trained. This can also not be used because TRED. So tread, this is not there. Okay, E is there, but T, R, D, these alphabets are not there. So option A is the only one which can be formed. This is the only word which can be formed using the given alphabets. Correct? That means option A is the answer. Next is question number 83. Three positions of a cube are shown below. What will come opposite to the face which is containing this ohm sign? Okay. So here we will consider the two positions of the cube and figure out the opposite faces pairs accordingly. I'll pick up these two first. So looking at these two, I have this 5 sign common in both the positions. Correct? So 5 is common in both the positions. So the opposite pairs will be, see here the opposite 1, 2. Here the opposite one, the adjacent 1 to 5 is mu. And here the adjacent 1 to 5 is H. Right? And to mu is ohm and to H is this sign. These are the adjacent ones. So according to that, H is opposite to mu and ohm sign is opposite to this sign. Correct? What we have to find out? What will come opposite to the ohm sign? And this is the one. That means we have option A as the correct answer to the question. Hope you got that. Next is question number 84. You have to complete the following series: 75 to 91, 416, 480, 507, and what will come next. Let's write them down. 75 to 91, 416, 480, 507, and the next one is question mark. So if I go to this 75 to 291, this is I'm adding 216. From here to here, I'm adding 125. Here to here, I'm adding 64. Here to here, I'm adding 27. See, one thing, this 216 is actually 6 cube. This is equal to 5 cube. This is 4 cube. This is 3 cube. Then, of course, I'm going to add a 2 cube, sorry. That means I will add a 8. 507 plus 8 gives me 515. That means option D is the correct answer to the question. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question, number 85. In a row, X is 24th from the left and Y is 28th from the right end. When they interchange their positions respectively, okay, first of all, let's make the positions before the interchange. Now it is said it is in a row, X is 24th from the left. So this is the left position end and this is the right end. Okay, so let's make it this way. Here I have, it's a long line actually I have taken. So this is the line, right? X is 24th from the left. So this is 24th position from the left, and this is 28th position from the right. So that means how many positions are here? 27. And how many positions are here? 23. Right? Now, when they in a row X is this and Y. Okay. Sorry, I have to remake this one. I have done a slight mistake. This is the position for X. X is 28 from the left, and Y, I ignored that Y. Y is 28 from the right hand. So this is Y. This is 28 from right hand. That means here I have 27 positions empty, and here I have 23 positions. Okay. Now, next one, when they interchange their positions respectively. So let's make them interchange their positions. This is right, this is left. So here becomes Y and here comes X. Now, Y becomes 40 from the right end. So that means this is 40 from the right, which means I have 39 positions over here. Now the question is, what will be X position from the left end? This is actually what you need to find out. Okay, so I hope you got this thing. This is the first case, and this is after, second case is after interchanging their positions, right? Now, Y becomes 40 from the right end. So X was also 40 from the right end before interchanging, right? That means X was also 40th position from the right before interchanging. That's true. Now there are 39 people to the right of X over here, and 23 people were on the left of X. Sure. Okay. 39 people are to the right side of X and 23 on the left side. So total positions will be equal to 39 plus 23 plus for the position 1 for the position of X, which makes it 63. So X position from left after interchanging will be X position from left after interchanging will be total position or total members, whatever, minus Y's position from right before interchanging plus 1. That is 63 minus 28 plus 1. That is equal to 36. So 36 is the position of X from the left after interchanging. That is option C. Hope you understood this question. Next is question number 86. The price of 15 shares in rupees are as follows. These are the price of 15 shares in rupees. Now, you have to find out mod of the price. You know one thing, this is actually pretty easy question. What is mod? Mod is the value which is repeated maximum number of times. Right? That is the mod. So 46, 25. Okay, let's write it down. How many times? Let's write them in the on particular order. So price of 15 shares in rupees is as follows. Let's write, you have 18, 11, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 28, 30, 46, 59, 73, 73, 73, 80. That's it. Okay. So here 8 is coming once, 11 is coming once, 25 5 times, 20 is 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 1. So that means 25 is the mod because it's occurring 5 times. Okay, simple as that. Option A is the answer. Next is question number 87. What will come in the place of the question mark in the following series? So number series is given to you. You have to find out what will come over here. Let's write 24, 6, 2, 5, 26, 7, 2, 9, 28, 8, 4, 1, and a question mark. So here is 24, and this is 25 square. 26, this is 27 square, 28, and this is 29 square. So you saw one thing, 24. So this is 24 plus 1 square, 26, 26 plus 1 square, 28, 28 plus 1 square. So next one is gonna be 30 for sure, right? So 24, 26, 28. Next one is going to be 30. That means option A is the correct answer. Hope you got that. Next is 88th question. Number of composite numbers lying between 67 and 101. Composite numbers, numbers which are non-prime. Simple as that. That means they have at least one factor apart from one and the number itself. So minimum three factors are there for the number. You have to find out the composite numbers between 67 and 101. Let's write down. Those numbers are 68, 69, 70, 72, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 80, 81, 82, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 98, 99, and 100. So how many numbers are there? If you will count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So there are 27 numbers. Option C is the answer. Hope you understood. Next is 89th question. There are two jugs of capacity, 240 liters and 70 liters are filled with juice. What must be capacity of a mug that can completely measure the juice of the given two jugs? So the two jugs are 240 and 70 liters and they are filled with juice. Maximum measuring capacity of the mug will be actually the HCF of both jugs, right? So HCF of 240 and 70, when you will find out, let's write down the factors. 240 is having the factors as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. 72 into 5 into 7. So highest common factor is 2 and 5. That is 10. Okay. So that means the maximum measuring cup will have the capacity, should have the capacity of 10 liters, and option D is the answer. Hope you got this. Next is question number 90. 3 years ago, Sachin's age was 3 years more than 6 times his son's age. 4 years later, his age will be 10 years less than 4 times his son's age. You have to find out their present ages. Okay, two things are given to you. 3 years ago, Sachin age was 3 years more than 6 times his son's age. 4 years later, Sachin age will be 10 years less than 4 times his son's age, minus 10. Okay. Now, let's go with the solution. Let Sachin's age be present age, I'm talking. X years and his son be Y years. Now, according to the question, 3 years ago, Sachin age was 3 years plus 6 times his son's age. So 3 years ago, his son's age was also Y minus 3. Correct? This gives you X is equal to 6 plus 6Y minus 18, or this is equal to 6Y minus 12. X is equal to, right? So the second one, second, 4 years later, 4 year later, Sachin age will be X plus 4. He will be 4 times his son's age, that is Y plus 4 minus 10. So X is equal to 4Y plus 16 minus 10 minus 4, that is 4Y plus 2. Okay, so this is X. From 1 and 2, let's solve. You have 6Y minus 12 is equal to 4Y plus 2. 2Y is equal to 14, or Y is equal to 7, which gives you the value of X as 4 into 7 plus 2, that is 30. This is what you needed. Sachin's age is 30, his son's age is 7. That is option A is the answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question then. Question number 91. Find the mother age after 8 years if the ratio of age of mother and son is 4:3 and the product of their ages in years is 1200. You are given mother son age ratio is 4:3, right? Find the mother age after 8 years if the ratio of this and this and the product of their ages is this. So let the age of mother be 3x and son be let the age of mother be 4x and son having the age as 3x. Now, according to the question, the product of their ages, that is 4x multiply 3x is equal to 1200, which makes x square is equal to 100 or x is equal to 10. You can't have a negative age, right? So x is 10. Find the age of the mother after 8 years. Age of mother after 8 years. See, present age of the mother was 4x. After age 8 years, it will be 4x plus 8. So 4 into 10 plus 8, that is equal to 48 years, which is option B. Hope you understood this, right? So students, before moving further for this question, from this question, here's a quick reminder to visit our website, www.examsnet.com. There you will find this and many more similar entrance exam question papers for your practice. So do visit our website, explore it, and download our app. The link is available in the description box. Best of luck. Next is question number 92. The least number, which when divided by 5, 6, 7, 8, leaves a remainder 3 in each case, but when divided by 9, leaves no remainder. Okay, so it is saying when it's divided by 5, 6, 7, 8, it leaves a remainder of 3 in each cases. So what are the factors of 5? 5 into 1, 6, 2 into 3 into 1, 7, this 8 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 1. So let's find out the LCM of 5, 6, 7, 8. That is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. That is equal to 840. Now the number, since it is divisible by 5, 6, 7, 8 and leaves the remainder of 3. So now the number can be written in the form 840k plus 3. Now, it is given that it leaves no remainder when divided by 9. That means when I divide this 840k plus 3 with 9, I get 0 remainder. That means it's completely divisible. Right? So let's say if I say k is equal to 1, then the number will be 843. Right? Number will be 843, which is not divisible by 9. You know the divisibility test of 9, the sum of the digits should be divisible by 9. And it comes out to be 15, which is not divisible by 9. So this is no. Let's put k is equal to 2. So the number becomes 840 multiplied by 2 plus 3, which is equal to 1683. So 1 plus 6, 7 plus 11, that is 18. Yes, this is divisible by 9. So the correct answer to the question is 1683. That is option B. Hope you got that. Next is question number 93. A pipe can fill a cistern in 11 hours. Due to a leak in the bottom, it is filled in 13 hours. When the cistern is full, in how much time will it be emptied by the leak? So, first thing, two things are given. A pipe can fill the cistern in 11 hours, but there's a leak. Because of that, it gets filled in 13 hours, right? So, see, if a pipe can fill a tank in X hours, the part of the tank filled in 1 hour given by 1 by X. Let's write it down. When a pipe fills a tank in X hours, part of tank filled in 1 R is 1 by X, right? Now it is said pipe can fill in 13 hours. Pipe can fill in 11 hours, but due to the leakage, it is filling in 13 hours, right? So according to the problem, part of the tank required to empty is 1 by 11 minus 1 by 13, which gives you 2 by 143. Multiplication product of 13 and 11 is 143. I hope I've taken the LCM 13 minus 11 upon this. Okay. So this is the part of the tank which will get emptied. Time required to completely part of the tank emptied in 1 hour. Okay. So time required to completely empty. This is given by 143 upon 2 hours. Because see, in 1 hour, it is emptying this much. So the completely, it will get emptied in 143 by 2 hours. That is option B. Hope you got that. Let's move to the next question, number 94. If P is thrice as productive as R, together they can complete a job in 22.5 days. If Q joins them after they have worked for 15 days, then in how many days can they finish the rest of the job? If Q alone can do the job in 15 days. Okay. So first of all, let's write down things which are given to us. P is thrice as productive as R. Together they can complete the work in 22.5 days. Now Q joins them after they have worked for 15 days. Q joins with P plus R to make P plus R plus Q after 15 days. Total work is equal to efficiency. One thing, total work is equal to efficiency into time. Right. Now it is said that P is thrice as efficient as R. So P is thrice as efficient as R. 1 day work of P is 1 by P. Right. Question number 97. P is thrice as productive as R. Together they can complete a job in 22.5 days. Okay, let's write down the things simultaneously. First thing it is saying you P is thrice as productive. That means as efficient as R. Next, together they can complete a job. That means P and R, when they work together, they can complete a job in 22.5 days. If Q joins them after they have worked for 15 days, then how many days they can finish the rest of the job? Okay. If Q alone can complete the job in 15 days. So Q alone can complete the job in 15 days. After 15 days, P and R has worked, Q joins. Okay. So let's move towards the solution of the problem. One thing, that the total work is equal to efficiency into total time. Right? Now you are given that P is thrice as efficient as V. So according to the question, 1 upon P is thrice 1 upon R. Okay. And together they work together to complete the work in 22.5 days. That means 1 upon P plus 1 upon R is equal to 1 upon 22.5, right? 1 upon P was equal to 3 upon R plus 1 upon R is equal to 22.1 upon 22.5. That gives you 4 is equal to this. Or R can complete the work in 90 days alone, right? That means P can complete the work in, because P is 3 times as efficient as R. That means if R takes 90 days to complete the work, P will take 30 days to complete the work. True. Now together they worked for 15 days. So 1 day work of P is 1 upon 30 units. 1 day work of R is 1 upon 90 units. 15 day work, 15 days work of P and R will be 15 multiply 1 upon 30 plus 1 upon 90. That is equal to P. I'll take 30 common. So 1 plus 1 upon 3. That is 15 upon 30 into 4 by 3. So this is equal to 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 units of work. Here is the units of work units. Right. So if they worked 2 by 3 of the work, so remaining work is equal to 1 minus 2 by 3. That is equal to 1 by 3 of the work. This is remaining. Now, after 15 days, Q joins in, right? So P, Q, and R together 1 day work. See, Q completes the whole work in 15 days. It's given. So P completes in 30 days and R completes in 90 days. So that is 1 upon 30 plus 1 upon 90 plus 1 upon 15. The LCM will be 90. So 3 plus 1 plus 6, which is equal to 1 upon 9. So I think I have done it correct. Okay. Yes. This is their 1 day work, right? So to complete 1 by 3 work, they will take 1 by 3 upon 1 by 9 of the days. That is 1 by 3 into 9. That is 3 days to complete the work. Okay. So that means after Q joined in, after 15 days of the work, they will take 3 more days to complete the remaining work. That is, we have option C as the answer. Hope you got this thing, right? So I'm repeating the sum once again. You are given P is 3 times as sufficient as R. I start from here. And also, they work together to complete the work in 22.5 days. So 1 day work of P plus 1 day work of R is equal to 1 upon 22.5, which gives me the value of R as 90 days. That means P can complete the work in 30 days. Not the value of R, actually, R can complete the work in 90 days and P can complete the work in 30 days. 1 day work of P is 1 by 30 and 1 day work of R is 1 by 90 units. 15 days they work together to complete 2 by 3rd of the work. So the remaining work is 1 by 3 and the remaining 1 by 3 work will be completed. See, 1 day work of 3 of them is 1 by 9. To complete 1 by 3 of the work, this is 1 by 3 divided by 1 by 9, that is equal to 3 days. They will complete the whole work. Hope you got this. And we have option C as the answer. Right. Next is question number 95. Calculate the cube's edge length if its surface area is this. Simple, very simple question. In fact, you know the formula for surface area of cube. This is equal to 6a square. So this is given to be 7776 is equal to 6a square. So this is divided by 6. This gives you 1296. Root of 1296, this is the 36 square. A is equal to 36. So simple as that. We've got the length as 36. Option B is the correct answer. Next is question number 96. Mother is 4 times the age of her son. After 5 years, she would be 3 times son's age. Then after 15 years, how many times would she be of her son's age? You are given mother is 4 times son's age. If after 5 years, so after 5 year, mother's age is plus 5 and son's age is s plus 5. So she would be 3 times son's age. That means s plus 5. Then after 15 years, how many times she will be of her son's age? So that's a question. Let's keep it on a side for one time. Let's say son's age be s, then mother's age will be m. I'm taking this one, right? So I'm according to the question I have, this is the first situation when m is equal to 4s, and the second says after 5 years mother's age will be 3 times the son's age. So m plus 5 is equal to 3s plus 15. M is equal to 4s plus 5 is equal to 3s plus 15, or s is equal to 10. So that means the son's age is equal to 10 years, right? What will be the mother's age? Now it is saying after 15 years. Son's age is m. Mother's age was 4s. That means mother's age was 40 years. Now in the question, after 15 years, how many times she would be of her son's age? So after 15 years, son's age will be 25 years and mother's age will be 55 years. Correct? So that means mother's age to son's age, mother's age will be, see, it is 55. Actually, this is how many times of 25 is equal to 11 by 5 times. So mother's age will be 11 by 5 times son's age. That means we have option C as the answer. Right? Next is question number 97. A square with the maximum possible side is drawn in a circle of radius 12 centimeter. You have to find out area of the square. Okay, so a square with maximum possible side is drawn in a circle. This is the one. You have to find out area of the square. So first thing is you are given radius is 12, right? That means this diagonal is 24. Now, area of square, you know this thing, this is equal to side square. Also, diagonal of a square is given by root 2 into side. Okay. Know one thing, diagonal of the square is actually equal to the radius, that is 24. This is equal to twice into radius, that is 24. So root 2 into side is equal to 24, right? Which gives you side is equal to 12 into 2 upon root 2, that is equal to 12 root 2. This is the side. What we need to find out? Area of the square. So area of square is equal to side square. That means this is this 144 into 2, that is 288 square centimeters. That is option A is the answer. Hope you understood this. Let's move to the next question, number 98. What is the perimeter of an isosceles triangle when the two equal side is given as 8 centimeter and the other is given as 4 centimeter? So actually this is pretty easy. I'm really surprised to have such an easy question for you. Do you have an isosceles triangle? 8, 8 and 4. The perimeter is the sum of the sides. So 8 plus 8 plus 4, that is equal to 20 centimeter. Option D. Right? A free marks for you. Okay. Hope you have such questions, many more such questions in your paper. Next is question number 99. You have to find out mod of the series, and you know mod is the one which is repeated maximum number of times. So let's place all these entries in the ascending order so that we can easily find out. Okay, so ascending order. This is first is 8, 15, 20, 25, 32, 43, 46, and 51. Actually, no, this is occurring 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So there is no mode actually. No mode is given in the series, so it cannot be determined. Option A is the answer because all the entries are occurring once. No entry is occurring even twice. Therefore, it cannot be determined. With that, let's move to the last question for this paper. Question number 100. Hari weaves 66 baskets in 33 days. In how many days will she weave 374 baskets? Pretty easy question, right? So 66 baskets are weaved in, were weaved in 33 days, See, one basket is of course going to take less time. So 33 by 66, and 374 baskets will be taking 33 upon 66 into 374, which is 187. Right. So that means it will be done in 187 days, which is option C. Hope you understood this. And with that, we have completed all the 100 questions of this paper. A very best of luck for you for your exam. And I hope this paper helps you prepare very good for your exam. So students, keep rising high, keep shining, keep learning high. Do explore our website, www.examsnet.com, for preparing up to the 100% for your exams. You can also download our app. The link is available in the description box. A very best of luck. Go for it. Bye.